So I watched this film on the National Cinema Day in a packed theater, house full. And the only thing I wanted to say was, Chup! Hello guys, I'm Nona Prince and let's talk about the latest R Balki film, Chup, A Revenge of an Artist. He co-wrote the screenplay with Raja Sen and Rishi Virmani. Now first of all, it's an adult rated film and it is really an adult film in sense of the graphic violence. And there were moments that made me uncomfortable. And that doesn't say much actually. But yes, the film is out of the theaters and I'll avoid spoilers in this video because the film is still fresh and many have not seen it. Now the first thing I want to talk about is the theme of the film and all of it turned out to be what I had predicted in the trailer reaction. The film is very meta for movie lovers who watch movie reviews, who watch film critics and the critics and reviewers themselves. There are so many small details that only we'll understand and that definitely makes it special. And the film raises the question, who are critics? What is their job? Are they important? Can they influence the outcome of a film by their review? What is the importance of criticism? What is film appreciation? And from the trailer it may feel like the film is trying to bash them, that they don't matter and all of that, but the film has a very balanced viewpoint of it. It's actually talking about the responsibility and the ethics that this job carry, and it starts a discussion about it. There is a codependence. If there's no film, there'll be no film critic, and if there's no film critic, there'll be no films. Because you need people in the society to give informed opinions, informed critique, informed feedback. Then only progress can happen. Otherwise, everything will be stagnant. But there's an other side of it also, the sensationalizing of reviews. How many stars it got? Will it do that much amount at the box office? If the film didn't make money, it's a flop. Doesn't matter the content. It is not made for everyone. It is an art house film. As someone who talks about films on a public platform, I don't have to fear anything if I'm true to myself. And all of this is cleverly wrapped up in an entertaining psychological crime thriller. Now the film is very linear and straightforward. It's not at all trying to hide who's the real killer or trying to create unnecessary mystery and making us guess who the killer is. Not at all. Now coming to the performances, Dulquer Salmaan all the way stole the whole show. And the way he performs it, if it was little over, the thing would have fallen flat. But the way he balances it, it's outstanding. And there's a lot more to his character than what we see in the trailer. He comes as menacing, but also as a side of love for a person, for films, for Guru Dutt. And that makes him a very well-rounded character. Coming to Shreya Dhanvantri, I think her performance is something that not many people will talk about because she's playing a normal character. But that's the hardest character to play. She's so good with her role that we don't even notice her, that she's acting. She's so genuine and believable. Because sometimes actors try too hard to be normal and that throws it off. Now coming to Sunny Deol, he's a legend. His aura in the film is enough. But I was confused. I was wondering, why cast him for this role? Because he's an actor who carries a baggage with him, that what kind of roles and characters he have played in the past. And in this film, they neither use that in any way or totally go the other direction, totally do something new with him. So I'm still wondering, why cast him? If you cast someone else, will the narrative change? Am I missing something? Is there a meta element at play? Let me know in the comments below. Pooja Bhatt was fine with whatever she had. Now coming to the technical department, first of all, the production design, very well done to show all the bodies in a very horrific way. It felt too real. The sound and the music was outstanding. It created that mood. Now the editing was a little random and choppy at some places, especially in the scenes with Sunny Deol. And the cinematography was good all out, but there were few scenes where they used a shaky camera and that was not adding anything to narrative. And it just made me dizzy at moments. And that's a very personal thing. The film is in a way celebrating cinema, celebrating Guru Dutt, and talking about movies, how special they are in our lives. Now the climax is a weaker portion of the film. There were some few things that just happened out of the blue. Like, wait, what? Did that really happen? And when you see the film, you'll know what I'm talking about. The ending of the film for me was a little half-baked. I felt the execution of that could have been better. And there's a lack of depth in the world of this film. It feels like this world only exists for this story. The moment the story ends, the world also ends. It cannot live longer than that. And maybe the reason behind that is the film tries to keep it very simple and straightforward. It doesn't try to complicate things a lot. And the reason for that can be that it's a commercial film, so you don't really need to dive deep down into everything. But still the film is very educational about mental health, about serial killers, and also about artists. They are the most sensitive and vulnerable people because they share something of themselves in the art they create and then look for validation. And when that's not accepted, they are put down, they are trolled, it hurts them a lot. But the thing is, the world is a cruel place. You cannot change everyone. So you have to make yourself strong. You have to build that confidence within you. And I feel that's the point the film was trying to make at the end. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, you can check out my video on why RRR was not selected for Oscars. I hope you liked this video and I'll be back with more. See ya.